He's ugly.
Oh, thanks for the intro. Hi guys, it's my 900 subscriber video, and I have both my parents here. I have my dad,
I'm handsome.
and I have my mother.
And she's ugly.
So, my dad is the blue lady, I'm the yellow guy, and my mum is the red lady.
Hang on, who said I was a blue lady?
You see, that's what you chose.
Oh,
And, oops.
I'm so blue. But at least I'm not ugly.
Right, so it should be all of them. Right, okay. Not having music, otherwise it's going to interfere. Right, would you like to do the honours of reading it?
The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks. Hang on, I'm supposed to be a blue lady. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week, unaware.
Okay. So, it's yours. Where would you like to go? Forest?
Arena.
You want to go to the arena? Okay. Compete in a fight or bet on a fight?
I'm a lady, so I'll bet on a fight.
Right, yeah. You spend the week placing bets on your favourite fighters. You gain 2 wealth. One day, in between matches, you stumble upon one of the higher ranked fighters, ingesting illegal strength potions. Please, miss, don't report me, she cries. I'll even share some of my potion with you if you keep quiet, she adds. Take her offer or report her.
I'm going to report her, because I'm a bitch.
Reporter. You report the fighter to the arena officials. They thank you for bringing it into their attention and hand you a small sack of coins.
Get in.
You gain 2 wealth. The fighter is investigated and receives a lifetime ban from the arena.
Boo.
Shut up, you. You're ugly.
Right, it's your
Yeah.
turn, Mum.
What am I?
Red.
Oh,
Right, if they've chosen a place already, you cannot go there for that week.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the
Tavern.
Oi, dog.
I'm gonna go to the gardens.
Right. So you're going to go landscape or meditate?
Landscape.
It's going to be a long game with her playing. Don't give her a choice.
I can read it if you
You
want.
spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. Walking past a pond one day, you see a fat little frog sitting on a lily pad.
Don't you dare say it's me.
Please, miss, the frog begs. I am not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. Yeah, I've heard that one before. If you could see your way to kissing me, it would break the curse and return me to normal.
Kiss the frog or catch the frog?
Kiss the frog.
Oh god, this will go well.
And I fall in the pond a bit.
No,
You
go on.
bend down and kiss the frog. You feel a curious stirring like a curse trying to break. Unfortunately, you don't seem to be magical enough to get the job done.
Good job.
The frog thanks you for your efforts and hops off sadly. You wake up the next morning with a bad case of lip warts.
You're actually wearing them.
Thank
You
you.
got them. How
You lose 1 pigging
How
charm.
could she lose a charm? She didn't have any charms. How did she lose a charm?
I'm gonna go to the
Go to the slums where you belong.
sod you forest. I'm gonna go hunting. You spend the week hunting defenseless creatures. You gain 2 finesse and sell the profits for 1 wealth.
The pelts.
Pelts. That's the
Pelts.
skin.
Yeah, I know what that is. Thank you. I know what a pelt is. It's not technically their skin; it's their fur as well. One day you hear a howl nearby, followed by the rustling of leaves. Pretty sure it's not. Ooh. How much finesse? We're gonna fight.
Make your mind
We're gonna
up.
fight. You raise your weapon, ready to fight whatever it is out there. A
What's
blur leaps onto your weapon from the bushes and knocks your weapon from your hand. Or leaps onto me. The beast slashes open your chest. Oh great, I'm dead. You black out. When you come to, your whole body feels warm and the gash in your chest has disappeared. I lose 3 magic. I gain 3 physique. Up yours. Right, this is week 2.
They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago.
So that was week 1. We only have 4 weeks left. So it's pretty quick if you play it. Right, where would you like to go? Bear in mind, if you get into a certain point where certain stats are higher, you should choose that area.
Right, well, can I go to the... I drink, so I'll go to the tavern.
Okay, you're going to the tavern. Bartend or drink?
Drink, obviously.
You might want to bartend.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
I
Yeah,
spent
yeah.
the entire week getting wasted. It's made me charming.
Too
now.
charm.
Well, all that lifting up as well. That's physique. Look at my right arm, and that's
Charm?
drinking. Shut up. One day, a bard pulls out his lute. Oh, missus, oh yes, pulling out your lute, in the bar. Starts playing a tune on his lute. Know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, his singing is horrible and it ruined the tavern's atmosphere. It sounds a little bit like this. You decide to do something about it. I've decided to do something about it. I'm going to challenge him to a lute duel. Hang on, I'll just get my lute out.
What, Luke? You're a lady.
I'm a lady.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, you haven't got a loot.
I borrow the bar owner's lute and challenge the bard to a musical duel. I've only just started playing the lute when you realise that you're even worse than the bard. The bard easily outplays me and motions for me to lay down my lute.
I thought you said something else
It's not
then.
even my lute, it's the bartender's lute. Oi, bartender, get your lute out. Hang on, you can tell there are a couple of people sneaking at you. Stop your snickering, missus. Yes, it is embarrassing. Oh, I've lost my charm.
That's all right. You had one too many anyway.
Right, where do you want to go?
Alchemy tower.
Okie dokie. Clean lab or brew a potion?
Oh, let's brew a potion.
Yeah, but she's not going to clean, is she?
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind.
Yeah.
It's your highest stat at the
And
moment.
now she's got half a mind.
One day, while in the tower, one of the alchemists asks you to watch his potion while he's out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control.
No, soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. Not soon after he leaves the potion. He's not left the potion. He's
Soon
going
after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. Like
doesn't-
you are.
it
You're
doesn't-
out of
He
control.
doesn't leave the potion.
Get out of me tower.
Right, alright.
If you don't do something soon, it'll explode.
Throw it out the window or you drink it.
Throw it out the
Drink,
window.
drink.
It.
Yay!
Yeah.
You could have people who throw it out the window.
Yes, true. I could have myself. You quickly drink the potion.
Uh-oh.
Your stomach can't seem to handle the potion.
You killed her.
I'm not doing well with this, am I? Fire erupts up your esophagus, and for a solid minute you're shooting a jet of fire from between your lips.
Hang on a minute, hang on.
Your
Hang on.
warty lips.
Yeah, your watery lips. I had my chest gouged open and you think you're having a bad
And he
day.
lost a charm. Oh, big deal.
And your loot.
Yeah,
my
and it
loot.
wasn't even his loot. He
Wasn't
lost that as
It's not
well.
my loot.
That burns. You lose 2 physique. What a learning experience, though. Yeah, don't listen to the 2 people sat next to you. I gained
Gained a
a
mind.
Now
mind.
she's got 1.5 minds.
Ooh. I've got the hospital. I've got my chest gouged open. I gotta clean up then. I spend the week stealing my mind and against the horrors of the hospital making sure it is as clean as can be. Never gonna happen. I gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. Over the course of the week, I noticed that I've been slowly growing. I'm a werewolf, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
Growing hair all over my body. I've also noticed myself getting significantly stronger. I gained 3 physique. Holy crap, I'm on 12. My ability to control the supernatural is fading, however. Uh-oh. I lose 3 magic. One day, I feel a searing pain course through me as my body contorts against my will. Fur erupts from everywhere, and my teeth turn dagging and sharp. Sorry. I can hear the screaming of those around me, and all I can think of is how hungry I am. The next few hours are a blur. I wake up the next day in my bed, naked and coated in blood. Take a look in the mirror and notice I'm completely back to normal now.
Normal.
I feel like whatever it was, it's all out of my system now.
It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still.
Where shall you go now?
Ah,
I think I've torn the hospital apart,
right, okay.
so that's completely out now.
Right,
Ah,
okay.
right.
I'm gonna go to the forest as well.
Okay. Chop wood or hunt?
I think I will hunt.
You will hunt.
I'm gonna hunt for carrots. I'm spending the week hunting defenseless critters. I've met.
Sorry.
One day during my forest excursions, I stumbled upon a swarm of rats. At first, I jumped backwards in shock, but then I start to hear them conversing with one another. They call me over.
Here, over.
Excuse me, miss, one of them says in a high pitched voice. Excuse me, miss. What do you mean, miss? I'm sorry, I have a cold. You think you want to be able to help us out with something?
Oh my god.
You see, we're trying to erect, sorry, elect a new leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied.
That sounds so wrong. You want to erect?
We're trying to decide between Seedpaw, the vengeful, and Blightooth, the wise, says the rat. Seedpaw steps forward. If you vote for me, the rats will have a powerful leader, one who isn't afraid to take our fight to the enemy, proclaims Seedpaw. Blightooth steps up. If you vote for me, miss, I will lead these rats to an age of enlightenment, says Blightooth. But which rat should I choose? Seedpaw the vengeful or Blightooth the wise? It's gotta be Seedpaw.
Are you taking Seedpaw?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Half the rats roar with tiny applause. Blightooth bows his head and walks back into the mass of rats. Seedpaw climbs up onto my shoulder and whispers fighting tips into my ear as thanks. I gave one to listen to Zeke.
Where would you like to go?
Oh, go to the palace, the palace.
Okay. Administration work or attend the ball? She'd do freaking administration work.
Admin work.
Yeah, wait. What a shock.
I actually enjoy it.
I spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. I'm paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind.
2 minds.
One day, I overhear the jester tell a joke to a group of people. Everyone laughs, but I didn't understand the joke at all.
What?
Oh.
What a shame. Well, you've got a mind for it. You've got 8 minds, so you might be able to try and figure it out.
I'm going to try and figure it out.
Yeah? Okay. Now there you go.
Several hours later, I figure it out, and a small chuckle is had. All that thinking gave my mind a workout. I gain 1 mind.
You need to get some more charm.
Yeah. Right. Considering I've got a lot of physique, I'm going to go into the slums and fight crime. I spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. I gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One day, a swarm of rats flood the streets. Thanks a lot, Dad. People flee in mad panic. What do I do? Run like mad or blast them with I don't have any magic.
Well, not got a lot of choice then, have you?
I joined the crowd of people fleeing the scene. Yeah, I'm a great hero. I managed to escape, but there are still rats all over the slums.
And then the world was a howling fury, chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half.
Sweet funny. Where would you like to go, my friend?
If I read to the top, yes, I think I'll go to the slums as well. It's about time I saw my ratty chums.
Pickpocket or fight crime?
Pickpocket. I spend the week performing petty theft. I gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. Rats are still all over the place in the slums. People try to go about their daily lives ignoring the pests. The rats hiss horribly whenever people walk by them and nip at those who get too close.
I have a feeling you caused the plague.
Yeah, that's good. Somebody somewhere must know what to do.
You've got the mind for it, Mum.
Yeah.
Your characters do kind of link up now and again.
Oh.
So where do you want to go?
Ooh. I will go to the arena.
Compete or bet? Go on, have a fight.
Fight.
Go
Go on then. Oh, hang on. What's my physique? Oh no, it's not very good physique. No. Bet on fight. Bet on fight.
You want to bet on it?
I spend the week placing bets on my favourite fighters. I gain 1 wealth.
Ooh.
One day, while wandering the halls, one of the arena's fighters approaches me. "Excuse me, miss, I need a sparring partner," he says. "Are you down for a fight or two?"
Accept or refer him to a burly guy next to you. Just that guy next to me.
Refer him to the burly guy next to me. "Thanks," he says.
He's gonna die.
Later on, you see the two of them taking turns punching each other in the face. Great.
Good job.
Preferring not being punched in the face, you feel you made a good decision. You gain 1 mind.
She's pretty good.
Yeah, but she looks like she's been punched in the face.
You look like you've lost your loot.
I just have no magic. I'm going to go to the gardens. And I'm going to meditate. I spend the week in deep shush.
In the deep meditation.
Deep meditation. I gain 1 magic finally. And 2 mind. One day I come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. John with the man then. Yeah. Hey there, young person. He waves me over. Dog, go away. I'm having an awful Monty. Having an awful time.
What the hell's that? Is that some sort of like a masturbation thing?
I'm having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun. I lost my voice, thanks. Do you mind giving me some shade?
Go on, you're big enough to block the sun.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's fighting talk where I came from. That's why I left.
Ooh. Yeah, are you serious? Do you want to take on my physique? Ages seem to pass as I stand in the hot sun. The wizened old man sleeping peacefully in the shadow. Wizened. I don't know what that meant. What will wizened mean?
Well, look at Mum.
Yeah.
That's wizened.
Finally, after what feels like an eternity, he awakens. Oh, I haven't slept like that in years, he exclaims before leaping into the air, disappearing in a flash of what?
Light.
Yeah, but why? The trial fortifies your resolve. I gain 2 mind.
Oh, you're beating me on mine.
When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten?
Oh, it's coming.
What's coming?
The mist
read
and
it
the
out.
Yawhg.
I'm going to go to the gardens.
Okay. Landscape.
What have I got? Was this me? What am I locking in?
You are lucky.
Pretty even, actually.
You should go for what your best thing is, though. I think finesse is the speed, isn't it?
Landscape.
Okay.
I spend a week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. I gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn myself 1 wealth. One day, a beggar comes up to me asking for any spare change.
Give him some gold or ignore him.
I shall give him some gold.
Ah.
I toss him a sack of coins. I lose 1 wealth. He thanks me and walks away. The next night, I recognize him on a bench. I spot him eating what looks like a fresh roasted chicken. He sees me and smiles a toothless grin. I feel good about myself. I gain 1 physique. I gain 1 finesse. I gain 1 mind.
Hey?
I gain 1 charm.
Hang on a minute.
I gain Oh, one magic.
What the hell?
I gave. Oh,
My turn.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to go to the tavern.
Mhm.
I'm going to bartend.
She does all the
I
work.
know she does, doesn't she?
I spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. I earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. One day, a tall, dark stranger walks into the bar. Everyone goes silent.
Mm-mm.
Word round these parts is you folk are having a bit of rat trouble.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
I'm a magic piper.
I bet you are. Have I got my loot?
I'll gladly get rid of 'em, but it'll cost you all, yeah?
Try and raise funds to pay or ignore him. Because
Try and
Dad did
raise
mess us
funds to
over.
pay.
Yeah, raise funds. Okay.
I tried to start a fundraising campaign to raise money to get rid of the pest. I go door to door, trying to convince people to donate. Unfortunately, I do a poor job of it and raise next to nothing. No money, no services, the piper exclaims. He pulls out a flute, blows a small tune, and vanishes.
Oh, I'm not gonna like this game. Yeah.
Well, why are you playing it then?
Look, you! Right,
I hate it. What's going on with it?
I'm gonna kick some ass in the
Why
arena.
headache?
Compete in a fight. Dog, dog, dog. I spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. I gain 2 physique, like I need any more, and 1 finesse. While wandering around the halls between matches, I spot, my former lover Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which I want to know what they're doing, know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Alright, Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right now if you want to make it to your mother's in time. I say an awkward goodbye. Oh, is that me? I don't know what's happening. Walk off. They walk off holding hands. How do I feel? I'm gonna tear his face off. I become extremely grumpy for the rest of the week. Oh, Alex on charm. Well, I'm no fun to be around. I channel my rage into working out. I gain 2 physique. Well, that's not bad then.
The Yawhg. It's almost here. Almost. Almost.
Last week before we all die. You better work up your
Right. I'm
skills, your
going to
best
the
skills.
Alchemy Tower.
Alchemy Tower? Okay.
I'm going to brew a potion.
Okay.
I spend a week experiment with different potion brews. I gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. He is adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos and followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs.
An array. I
An
figured an
array.
array.
Did I say array?
I don't know what
An
you said.
array. I think the drugs are going to my mind. As she's leaving, she adorns the most charming of the alchemists with a special trinket. The fact that she didn't choose you or me was a very humbling experience. I am so humble. I gained 1 charm.
It's so humble.
That's all I got. A
Yeah.
charm.
Hey, you got.
I'm going to go to the sun.
Can you?
Do I
Okay.
need to build a fun?
Can pickpocket or fight crime? You mind really?
No, she got plenty of mind. She wants the physique up.
Oh, yeah.
Fight crime.
Oh, fight crime. I could lose here.
The idea is to the skill that gets the most higher will be more important in the end result, though.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's go pickpocket, not fight. I'm not a
Oh,
fighter.
don't give tips. I'm no coaching.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a pocket picker.
Right, pick a pocket
I'm a
or
pick a
two.
pocket or 2. I spend the week performing petty theft. I gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse.
She's nicking stuff. Have you seen this?
Over the course of the week, I notice more and more sick people in the slums.
Thanks, Dad.
I attribute this to the newly destroyed hospital.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Oh, whoops.
Help the sick, ignore them. Ignore them.
We knew she'd pick ignore them. She would do. She would
I
do
could
that.
get sick if I help them.
It's true.
That's true. Ah,
And
good
anyway, they don't want to
thinking.
be tended on by somebody who's got warty lips.
I spend the rest of the week avoiding the sick.
Good point.
Do I
That's
get
all
anything for that?
Nope. He
I
didn't help.
didn't lose anything.
We're gonna go to the palace.
Oh, come on, take forever.
I'm gonna attend the ball. I spend the week attending fancy gatherings. I gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day the court jester approaches me. Give me a voice for it.
Here, would you like to learn to juggle?
He asks excitedly.
I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum.
I have no money, but where am I gonna need it? Go on then, son. I spend the day with the jester practicing a juggling technique. I improve dramatically. I gain 2 finesse. I get another 2 finesse. I'm happily pay the jester for his services. I lose 1 wealth.
The storm arrives in the night. By the morning it still rages. For 3 days the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving?
So now it's our job as what we choose, which matches our, stats.
Who's that, me?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just going.
Strong.
Put that thing on again.
In fact, I'm just an all-rounder, so therefore I will become a
Yeah.
doctor.
Really?
Yes.
You want to be the doctor?
Yes.
Okay.
I take it upon myself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. I struggle to handle the amount of patients I have.
Don't look good for you.
I lose a few, but manage to save most of them.
Okay.
My efforts
Oh.
help the survival effort a little.
It's not too bad. What is she
Take
doing?
forever.
Town drunk's a funny one if you've got no stats. I think smelter is more wealth based. What does it? I know she's got mind, so what would that be good for?
Come on, choose your role.
Dad is the doctor. He helped the effort a little.
What's my highest?
Your highest is mind.
Oh,
Record.
I am recording. It is recording.
Oh, there's too many choices for
The builder, the lead. Oh, I can't be the lead. Can I
Something
be
that
the
would be mind based.
lead? Oh, it's got to be the leader, isn't it?
Leader's more all
What's the
rounded.
smelter?
Smelter is you need
somebody who
wealth.
smelts.
So you
Oh.
your gold and.
You should be the tailor.
Do you want to be the tailor?
Oh, go on then. Yeah. I'll be the tailor.
Okay. You volunteer. It doesn't look good.
I volunteer to weave and mend clothing for the survivors to keep warm. I completely lack the dexterity or stamina required to make clothing.
Good job, Dad.
Everything I make falls apart almost immediately upon wearing it.
Typecast again.
Thank you. The lack of proper clothing drops morale significantly.
Well, I'm obviously going to be a builder.
Great.
I take it upon myself to help rebuild the town by hand. I rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps rebuilding effort significantly.
And so we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end,
This says what happens to all of us at the end, though.
I should have gone for bloody leader.
we are defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our home to rights, but the effort was futile. Doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing. And perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame.
Guys.
I should have been the leader.
No. We get to see what our fates are now. So.
With the times and rooms, I decided to flee and go to the woods to seek a new home.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can't say that because I was mauled to death by a mysterious beast.
Just say it.
I was mauled to death by a serious beast.
There's Vetrus Kushara
Oh,
version.
sorry, it's not a serious beast. It's a mysterious beast.
That's probably me, isn't it?
Probably.
It probably is me.
God damn. Yeah.
I've eaten you, probably.
To cope with living in a ruined city, I begin brewing my own alcohol. I turn into a drunk. I start distributing it to other survivors to help them cope too. They all become drunks. Soon enough, there are lines around the block of people craving the numbness your drinks provide. They can't
Because
do
they're
any other
drunks.
thing, can they? You actually do pretty well for yourself and are treated with some respect in a place where that is hard to come by.
You're just eating.
People are starting to go blind, however.
Shouldn't have used the potatoes.
Well, with crime rampant in the ruins of my former village, I decided to take action. Over the next few years, I built an underground fortress filled with magical gadgets to aid me in my quest. I turned into Batman. Criminals learned to fear my name as I aimed them one by one. So I'm a werewolf who turns into Batman.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
So that's
Can we go and have our tea now?
yeah. So what do you guys think of that?
Well, thank you everybody for listening to our stupid and inappropriate action and talking and cover stories. But we just hope that you've enjoyed the Yawhg. And now we're going to press any button. Good night and cheers.
Bye guys.